It is Saturday, January 9th. Seize the day. Alright, I am back in Virginia. It's my first day back. The weather is nasty. I swear, every time I leave Virginia and come back, the weather's disgusting. Okay, today's vlog is going to be a little different. I'm going to talk about New York and the whole trip going. Obviously, everyone's heard a lot about New York, good and bad, and I feel like my trip kind of fell somewhere in the middle. I loved the city. It was great. I'm not somewhere I could see myself living, but it was awesome. The entire feel of a city that size is just completely different from what I am used to, and I found that refreshing. The place that we stayed was like a legitimate apartment above a restaurant, somewhere that someone who lived there would have stayed. So I think that really helped the trip make it not feel so touristy. Helped me get a good feel for how the city like actually is. I feel like New York is somewhere that I personally need to go every now and then, because it's easy for me to get in a routine and be used to a certain way of life, and then when I go to somewhere else where people live completely differently, when I go to somewhere that people live completely differently, my brain just doesn't seem to understand why they do, and I feel like I need to go to places like that so that I can continuously see different ways that people live, so that I can learn to realize that they're just different. They're not worse, and maybe they're not better. They're just different. So yes, I would definitely go back. Now my favorite part of the trip was actually on the last day. Like I said in the vlog yesterday, there were some super sketchy guys that we had to deal with trying to get tickets to go up to the top of the Empire State Building. Ended up not being able to go. And there was only me, Isaiah, Katie, and Sarah left. Everyone else had gone back to the apartment. And it took an hour, and we ended up not being able to do it. So we were all super stressed, and we all went to Starbucks, got some coffee, and then went out to Times Square and just sat right in the middle of everything. People running around, horns honking, people yelling, cops catching people all around us, but we were just still. And that was honestly my favorite part of the entire trip. Not the whole ticket thing, but its result, because before I wanted to go straight back to the apartment and just relax, but after that it just changed my look on the whole trip. It was so nice to just relax and take in what was going on around you, because it was something so different from what we were used to. People running around everywhere is not the norm for where we live, and so it was nice to just sit and let it go on around you. Just listen, take it in, then just understand what was going on without trying to be part of it, without trying to go do some touristy thing, see this thing, do that thing. Just observe. And it was honestly the best part. It changed my view on the city, it changed my view on how I live my life, and opened my eyes to the vast difference between my life and a city life, and how neither is better and neither is worse. They're just different. So overall, I'd rate the trip like a 9 out of 10. Somewhere I definitely would want to go back to regularly. but definitely not to live. It would be awesome if I could stay like for a month or so, because when I go somewhere, I want to live at least one day like I was just someone who lived there. You know, wake up, get coffee, just do what I want instead of running around to see this site and that site. Because I feel like you don't really get the feel of what the place is like unless you do that. And, well, those are my thoughts on New York. I'm going to go see the new Leonardo DiCaprio movie, The Revenant, with Kate.